All right, everyone, we're gonna have fun today. Today's workout is basically Thor's Day warrior training. Now, Thor has a lot of power, but the reality is we're not like some immortal god in physical body, even though we could embody the spiritual archetype of Thor, right? The goal is just to be ready from all angles with your power and to make sure that as a warrior, you can't waste energy. Everything has to flow. Everything that is sent out could be recycled in every different angle. So you're not just gonna take stuff and take them away. You're not in a ring with one-on-one people. You're maybe surrounded by like a swarm of enemies, which is great. So you're never gonna be overwhelmed when your mind expects a situation to be overwhelmed with, and you're gonna be excellent in it. So what's gonna be most important here is the lunging position, being able to acquire that. And that's where we're gonna start from the beginning, warming up towards the best lunge possible. So what we're gonna do right now is practice to open towards one side and back. Relax, because we're warming up, towards the other side and back. Okay, very important to propel our body out, pushing off my toe into catching myself. It's just like here, okay? And here, always relax my body and firmness, right? Relax, firmness, relax, firmness. And here, I'm assessing my lower back as I'm doing this, right? Here, relax and smooth. Very, very important things here. Why? Because when you're always stiff, it causes problems in your body. You can't flow as well, number one. And number two, it drains you mentally, okay? So you want things to be done with ease, okay? Good. That was step number one in it. Number two here, we're gonna practice staying in a lunge. So getting into a good one is gonna allow us to move back the right leg. And notice that my hips have moved back, as if I was singing diagonal here towards the floor. That's going to be the next part here. Keeping my eyes kind of like here at an angle in between straight up and the floor, in an angle here. And this enables me to understand, see, I'm gonna point here, to understand the angle I wanna be in with a straight back, as if I was rowing something, right? As if I was rowing something. And you'd be like, wow, okay, all right, I got it. And now we're gonna do something else with it. We're gonna row and then balance and back down. See? Make sure your shoulder blades never roll forward. So here my fingers are there, they align me, and I roll up in balance and down. Finding my angle, see? My straight neck and back and roll. See, I roll my foot up and roll it up. This is allowing me to get the balance that's going to be necessary in the movements that I do. Good. Two more. Inhale up and down. Inhale up, down. Okay? Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna notice that, look, man, my back could still be stiff. I got that. We were kept it stiff. Now let's go play with this mobility. So here I'm gonna allow my legs to be slightly wide, and I'm gonna practice keeping that posture, that same posture here I had with my row. I'm gonna try keeping that as I come down. Every time you bend like this, you're either reinforcing a poor posture or building the habit of a better one, okay? So you gotta acknowledge that. Not questioning yourself, not being able to introspect in action is a cancer today in our day of living. Why? Because everything is so fast-paced, you can't go in the corner and go meditate on what you did. You need to be able to do it as things are going on in life. And that's just you being able to be aware of what you're doing through your conscious breath and pull yourself into a space in your mind and feel as you're interacting with people. Yeah, you gotta start somewhere. So now I'm taking it to the next level here. I push back my hip, but when I come up, I'm pushing it forward without sacrificing the straightness of my back. Exhale, inhale. And two more. Great. All right, another one that we're gonna do, another warm up is turn and look behind you. Turn and look behind you. Turn and look behind you. As if, you were like, oh my goodness, it's this person who stole your car, man. It was that person behind me here, right? And at the same time, you could see if you could flow into the ending position and how your shoulders feel as you're doing it. And how calm are you as you're doing this? Remember, you want to do difficult things with ease. So if in your mind it's already difficult, there's no ease in it. You already started creating disease. And this is good. Now I could find my limit, and one more, find my limit. Notice the height of my body as well when I'm doing this. This is another good one that really helps the back get the warm-up that it needs when your foot turns in at the end of that rotation. Beautiful. All right, now let's start attacking here, okay? The strike that we want to do is really as if you had a weapon. Oh, look at that. A weapon right here, right? And I wanted to go right through something, okay? I want to go right through. When you're playing badminton or tennis, you might be able to strike this way, whatever. You're going to just practice this motion from above, right? So what I'm going to practice here is the whole body exercise of having my hand up, okay? And as I take my step forward, I feel there's a momentum I could go across with. Okay, I could go, this is my right hand, I step, and it wants to go forward. It could go right inside of my leg if I want. Okay, and it's gonna flap here. We're gonna practice 3 of those, and then do 5 on the other side. Inhale, and I just use my finger. It's as easy as one finger. Without putting a big effort, you wanna see how your body already naturally flows. When we already have a preset idea in our mind, the body will not flow. It's going to try to fit something that doesn't fit in what you're doing now, right? You're taking stuff from your past, and you're trying to apply in a new exercise that you don't understand yet because you're still doing what you've always done. So my finger up, and as I step, I feel I could go down. It almost touches my thigh at the end. And there's no power to use here. It's just power to feel. You're trying to feel the inevitable when I take my step, and this will naturally go forward. That's amazing now, because this enables us to leap forward and throw it more power. 1 out of 5. Let's go. 2. 3. 4. 5. You spend more energy overall without hurting yourself when you do it this way. So nice and relaxed. Almost you have a ball of energy orbiting over your finger, and you have to throw it forward. Inhale and I'm feeling this. And 5. Ooh, that really felt good. Now, tension's building up here. What do? Release it. Release it. Rub it if you want. With your fingers. Okay, which is good. Remember, this is just a more advanced way of going right into what we want. Okay? Alright, so that was awesome. The next one I want to practice is the same type of step and strike. I told you, the lunge is so useful. But the forward, like this, where it's like, you're right? Here, my finger from the outside, in. It just flows in. We're gonna do the same principle here, where I have my right hand, I'm gonna move forward my left, the opposite, and across. 2, 3, 4, 5. That felt good based on the warm-ups we had before. Now, my left hand, right leg, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, beautiful. It teaches me to throw my power forward, even though my energy is coming from this side, everything accumulates forward. Okay, I like that. Okay, great. Now the next one we're going to practice is almost a little bit different, but it's recycling from starting from the end of the movement. See, I turn, 1. Watch your elbow here. This is my right hand, my shoulder stays down. 2. Can I accentuate something right in the middle? 3, 4, 5. This is recycling your strike. I might have started here, but see from the end of the movement, 1. My eyes stay there because my target's right here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, good. All right, all right, all right. Okay, does that mean that I could come in with my right hand straight down? 1. Step back. 2, and finish off with 3. Yes, yes, that's exactly what we're going to do 5 times. That was number 1. Down. Step back. 2, 3. Beautiful. That was 2. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, watch your back when you do this. 2 more of these. Beautiful. That was number 4. Last one. And awesome. Good. Now we're going to do 5 of them on the other side. Man, this demands a lot of energy, right? It's all about timing and precision of power. So my finger from above, when I'm ready, 1. I step back. 2, 3. Okay? And it's really in the hips, a lot of hip movement here, right? All right. Good. Going for a third one. Back. And I could even move back from the last one. Did you notice? I didn't do it with my right side. I'm just showing you another variation of this. Going for number 4 now. Back, see? 1 and 2. Then I move back after my strike, because moving my arm back will pull me back. See, when I'm done doing my hit, I can move back afterwards. I could move forward also. Let's try to see if I could do it on the last one. So, 1, back, 2, and 3. See, there's many ways of doing it. It's possible, right? But I'd rather move back from it, okay? Good, that was awesome. Now there's another thing that we don't understand is that sometimes you don't want to just hit someone, you want to make sure that they stop moving too, okay? So our goal is to keep moving forward on our strikes. So number 1, we're going to practice turning our finger into a fist like a hammer. So I have my hammer and I want to strike lightning when I close my fist. Otherwise it just touches my friend and then it turns into a hammer to break my enemy. Okay? And my goal is to hit something that's right here. So my finger allows me to hit lightning right here, right at that angle. So I want to feel that. I want to feel that right there. Finger right there. And remember, I made you practice going straight down. It's going to hit my thigh. Finger, hammer. And the hammer almost hits your leg too. It can. Okay? Good. It's making sure that when you hit, you don't ruin your elbow because your elbow is relaxed. It's just your fist. Ah, that's the hard part. Okay? So my finger's here. I'm going to hit. Okay. And good, good. I like that. It just allows me to let it go through. And because I accentuated here, by the time I let go of my arm, see, it just kind of falls on my thigh. See? And that's how you have immense power. You did not stay tense the whole time, which will ruin your elbow. Okay, good. So now, I want to make sure my enemy goes down. So I'm going to go back with my right hand. 1. Then I follow with my backhand. 2. And I'm walking. 3. Woo! I like that one. I have a hammer in my hand, right? Straight down. Then I take a step with my right. And then, finally, I'm going to take another step with my left. Down. Okay? I expect my opponent to be down. Okay? So 1 with my left. Then 2 with my right. And then 3 with my left. Okay? One hand only. Beat someone with one hand. Woo, I love this. I love this. You could pay me all day to do this. See the sequences? 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. All right, let's try 4 on the other side now. Here I am. I'm going at the limit of my camera. 1. Take my next step. 2. Take my next step. See? 3. Okay? Hands move back. 3 more of these. 1, 2, 3. And I'm really addressing different heights. I expect from the person, right? I have a hammer. It's okay. 1, 2, 3. One more. Make sure your shoulder feels good. That's why I go slowly, because I have to cooperate with the natural alignment of my shoulder. And that's why when we're thinking too much about having fun hitting with a hammer, the shoulder joint is trying to send us feedback that we're ignoring, right? Because we get caught up in the exercise and we're hurting ourselves, okay? Good. That exercise is enough for today, right? But what about if, I'm telling you, there's a swarm of enemies, right? Okay, good. So I have to make sure that I use this and I could go into a safety position. What if there's people around me or behind me? Well, that's where we're gonna start practicing now. Okay, let's go back with my right side. Okay, make sure you have the room for this. 1, 2, 3, with there's someone behind me. 4, 5. Okay? Awesome, right? Above my head, left foot. 1, right foot. 2, 3, right? Then look, someone's behind me. Look. 4. I take my next step. 5. One more of those. Ready? From above. 1. Next step. 2, 3. Look behind me. 4, 5. Man, you're like a war hero. All right, that was so awesome. All right, so now we're gonna go with our left hammer. I love Thor's Day. All right, so here again, remember going forward, right foot, step left, then right again. Okay? Then there's someone behind you. Perfect. I look, 4, and then 5. I could throw, the last one could even been my hammer I throw at someone's face, right? And I go pick it up afterwards. Have fun with this, all right? Let's do this. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! One more. Crazy. Oh my goodness. I gotta do one more on the other side. I don't care. I don't care what you think. I'm doing this. This is me being selfish. Just felt awesome. All right, one more with my left. And notice every time I'm doing my hits, like my other hand to kind of like protect me, I almost have this shield, and I'm smashing through their shield. You want to see one more time? Let's do it one more time together. You understand that? It's like as if they had a shield, and I don't care. My hammer's so big, I'll smash their shield. It's their problem. So my right hand now. See? Smash through their shield. Bam through their shield. Bam! There comes your friend. Was waiting for you. Throw my hammer right in their face. Okay? Or in their chest. Make sure it hits. Last one here. And this is why I told you the lunge was so important. All your power, it grounds all your power, all your rotational power, the grounding into the floor, using your core muscles, being able to accentuate from relaxation to peak power. That's what has always been happening, but we have difficulty connecting to this management of energy so that we have beautiful power, okay? All right, now, kicks. Well, one of the most important things you want in battle is you trust yourself forward or you stand your ground. But having your foot too close here, when you hit, it might push you back. You might hit, it's because you did not stand your ground enough. This way you want to ground this maximum stability that my neck doesn't move, right? I'm going to push someone forward. Remember, I pushed. People till this day, even if they've done 100 martial arts classes, they're still gonna snap. Like, this is baby stuff. The baby gets tested like this by the doctor. The doctor takes a hammer and the baby snaps, right? Grow up. That's the baby stuff. You want to learn to push something, right? Like as if you could grab your toes, grab someone's shirt, and bring them closer to you. Then take your other foot, like, okay, I got what I wanted from you. Here, you could go back. Go back to your room. You did good. Awesome, thank you. I just wanted to practice my kicks, right? That being able to pull and push is what you want. Just hitting sometimes doesn't have a function. So this is what I want with my kick. I want to be able to push them exactly where I want to my hammer strike. Got it? All right, so it's my left hammer. I want you to push there so I could smash you with my hammer, right? I want to destabilize you. See, that wasn't good. See? Did you see that? That wasn't good. I'll catch myself doing it. I want you to go there. See? And then, my hammer. Did you notice how my shoulders made the movement happen? Right hammer, okay? I'm going to be like, okay, I need you to go there, right? Let's go with the left foot. So, my left foot's in the front, and I want them to go there. So I want to push you, so I'm trusting myself forward, and then my hammer. See, if they're stable, I want them to be destabilized. See, I move back again. See, that's better. And I bring myself forward. I can't allow myself to move back. So I'm going to keep my hand here for this one. See, make sure my chest is moving forward, and then smash with my hammer. Okay? I'm having a little bit too much fun here. So, my right foot's forward. You're coming. And I'm like, you know what we did yesterday? Like, whoa, 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 right? I'm doing the same thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. No. Okay? Keep yourself going forward. One more. Keep yourself going forward. Okay, 3 more on the other side. Keep yourself going forward. Forward. Nope, that could have been better. Forward. Forward. That's better. You gotta feel it, right? See? Can something push me back? Or am I pushing it back? So you have to learn how to set yourself up to be able to push something forward into a setup, okay? And that's when you're becoming really smart. So I hope you enjoyed Thor's day's workout. This is really fun. You get to practice this as much as you want. And I really, really thank you